Pressing go. Okay, it's giving us all the check marks, and I think we're live on Facebook. Hello, beautiful world of Facebook and beautiful humans who are watching and listening and with us or scrolling by. Hello to you too. I'm Zoe, and today we have our shine session, which I'm fairly excited about and also certain that we need in our lives. So I'm just going to pass you straight to Marna, who is going to speak to us today about anxiety management and also guide us through a grounding practice, which is one of the most important things that we can do when the world is full of chaos, is just ground and then ground and then ground again. So over to you, Marna. We're with you for the next 20 minutes. Come join us, come sit with us, and take a moment for yourself.
Thank you. Hi, everyone, whoever is out there. Thank you for joining us. So anxiety, something that is quite prevalent these days and probably familiar to most of us or many of us. So grounding, I want to just begin with a simple awareness of the body. So I want to invite you to bring your feet flat on the ground and really allow yourself to feel a connection with the bottoms of your feet to the ground, and maybe even lifting from the toes up through the balls of the feet to the heels, and then just gently coming back down. Just a few times of bringing your awareness to the bottoms of your feet. And if you want, there's an invitation to close your eyes. Also, I want to mention sometimes when we close our eyes, there's more space available for some people, which can be very grounding. And for others, it might be less grounding. So this is an invitation to really listen to yourself here. You've taken the time to visit us for these 20 minutes. So use it wisely and really listen to what you need. So just even playing with noticing how it feels when you close your eyes versus when you open them. And whatever you've decided, we're feeling our feet on the ground, really connecting to the earth here. And feel your seat in the chair or whatever you're seated on. See if you can let yourself feel supported here. And just in this place, feeling the simplicity of the breath. Just noticing what's the quality of my breath here. Inhaling through the nose and then pausing for 2 seconds and exhaling through the mouth. And just a few times like that, the breath is a really great way to slow down, to calm the nervous system. And if you'd like, there's an invitation to place one hand on your heart, one hand on the belly, and really connecting even more deeply with the breath. And to even just notice where we are in any given moment. So how anxious am I right now? What's the quality of my breath? Am I able to breathe into my belly, or is my breath more shallow in my chest? Maybe you can notice by feeling which hand is rising and falling with the breath. And then wherever you are, I want to invite you all to deepen your breath into the belly. So really feeling the hand on the belly expands, the hand rises with the inhale. And then with the exhale, the belly softens and goes a little bit more inside. And just feeling the natural movement of inhaling and exhaling. The repetition, this movement that's natural that we find in nature, like waves in the ocean. And maybe you can lengthen your breath a bit more here. Each inhalation, you can count 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 2 seconds. And then exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting our exhalations be a little bit longer than our inhalations allows our nervous systems to calm some more. And just playing with this, inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, holding. And then exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as we explore this movement, I also want to invite you to include an awareness of the mind. So often when we're anxious, we're trapped in a story, we're in a narrative, we're in the future or the past, someplace where there's already a story that doesn't feel good in our systems. So I want to invite you to just observe what's the quality of your mind. So for now, if it's possible to just observe without attaching to a story, just the quality. Is there a storm happening? Is there calm? And just begin noticing as we breathe together how we can maybe synchronize the breath with the thoughts a bit more. So maybe with each inhalation, we notice that there's a thought. And then as we pause and we hold our breath, maybe we can make a little bit more space between our thoughts. And then exhaling and letting it all go. And you can stay with your hands as they are, or maybe you drop your hands both onto your belly, whatever feels comfortable here. But continuing for a few more breaths with this exercise, inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, pausing, making space between the thoughts, between the breath. And then exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing, spacious. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Noticing how this feels. I'm going to just pause my speaking for a moment to invite you to explore on your own. And now just noticing the rhythmic quality of the breath and welcoming in wherever you are. If so far you've been able to utilize this and it's helping to calm your system, that's great. And if you're finding that you're still challenged, I want to invite you to just welcome in what's present. When we can be present to what's happening, that's our departure point where we know we need to create space to allow in order to take any kind of steps in any different directions. So again, just maybe my invitation can be seen as an invitation to allow. Imagine if it feels right, you can imagine that your hands are being held, or maybe your hands can be placed on your knees to feel that weight in the lower body, reconnect to the feet on the ground. And then from here, really gently, like you're holding a kitten or a puppy or a newborn baby, really, really gently, we're going to open our eyes. And as we do this, I want to invite you to, before we look at the screens, to just look at the space that you're in and take it in really gently, moving slowly and intentionally moving your head and neck and eyes to just look around the space that you're in, really feeling a sense of presence and groundedness in this world, in this realm where we are, where we're existing right now. And feeling your feet on the ground, noticing again the quality of the breath. And then slowly coming back to the screen as I invite you for one last grounding exercise. So we're going to use our right hand to just bring our right fingertips to the crown of the head. And this might get a little tiring. So like we want our arm to stay here. So if you have a pillow or something, you're welcome to like hang out only once you start to get tired. So yeah, great. Or as you need, take care of yourselves. So we'll start with the right hand at the crown of the head. And this can be with eyes open or closed. Again, connecting to what feels better for my system is if my eyes are open or closed. And then you'll take the fingertips of the left hand and bring them right to the center of the forehead. So I've got my like 3 fingers right here on the center of my forehead, and just gently dropping in here, keeping your feet on the ground, and just begin to just allow whatever sensations are arising here. You might feel some movement. You might feel a sense of alignment with this line that's connecting the crown to the center of the forehead, the third eye, the brain. And then we'll move the left hand down to the area right above the upper lip. So just however you can, continuing to feel this movement, sensations. Now moving the left hand right to the heart center, the center of the chest. Moving the left hand down to the solar plexus, which is the area right below where the rib cage meets the diaphragm area, that's soft but sometimes firm area above the belly. Now bringing the left hand an inch or 2 below the belly button. And lastly, we'll take the left hand right to the coccyx bone. So right to where the bone where your butt and your low back meet. And gently releasing both hands down onto your lap, pausing for a moment, noticing what's the quality of my breath, what's the quality of my physical sensations, quality of my mind, my emotions. And again, noticing the feet making contact with the ground. Has anything shifted since when we began the session? Noticing if there are any places in you that are asking for some love or attention. And if your eyes are closed, there's an invitation to again gently return. Thank you, Zoe. Do you have any, if you have any questions or?
Thank you so much. That was so lovely. And I feel so much more at peace than when we started.
Good.
I am curious about that last practice. Like what was
The alignment.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
holding.
So it's something that I kind of picked up over the years that is supposed to be, it's like an alignment. Like if you're familiar with the Hara line, this line, this energetic line that runs straight through from, for those who are into spirituality or not, it doesn't matter, but it runs straight through us. So it connects to all of the different channels, spirit, physical, thought. This is also hormones, heart, power center, if you think of the chakras, and so on into the root system. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Marna.
So,
Yeah, and I hope that anyone who's received this and sitting with this can continue to carry this calm and use all the little tips that you infused during this session. Yeah, thank you so much.
yeah.
Have a beautiful
Take
day.
care. You too.
Bye.
Bye.